For us, it's about integrating sustainability principles really early on in a project so that you can get the best out of a project. How do we make an apartment building as efficient as possible? How do we use the least amount of energy, the least amount of water, but still provide the best quality for occupants? So I'm Katya Crema. I'm Head of Sales and a Director of Projects at HIP v Hype. We're really focused on building the future sustainable city we think we all deserve. So very much focus on sustainability, innovation and the future. I guess lead a bit of a double life. I had a previous career as an elite athlete skiing for Australia in 2 Winter Olympics. My parents, Monica and Luch, had a passion for skiing. They were never competitive athletes themselves, but just loved the sport, just had a passion for being in the mountains, which they really passed on to us, my brother and my sister and I, as young kids. You know, I had a deep passion for it and I wanted to take it a little bit further. So I joined the local race club when I was 12 and was fortunate enough to basically live up at Mount Buller during the winter terms for 4 years in high school. So I competed in 2 Winter Olympics, my first being Vancouver in 2010 when I was 21 years old, and then the following Olympics in Sochi in Russia when I was 25, where I finished 7th, where I was super happy with that result. It was a privilege to represent Australia and be a part of the national ski team and I guess pursue a dream in ski racing, which is quite unique as an Australian. I studied architecture and did a Masters of Property at Melbourne University whilst I was training and competing. So I pretty much finished that degree at the same time that I retired from skiing. So I joined the family business, Crema Group, in 2014 and spent 4 years there, mostly in the property side of the business. Stepped out of the family business after 4 years and really wanted to carve my own pathway. About 4 years ago, we acquired this site that we're sitting in now, and that was the opportunity for me to join Liam in HIP v Hype and to run our sales team and to really play a big role in the delivery of this project.
My background, I studied architecture and a property degree at Melbourne University. So my journey's been one of sort of having a real passion for design and what design means for buildings and the value of design more broadly. I think you come across brands and businesses that have a purpose and are driven by an ideal that exists beyond the existence of that business. So that's really for me where I guess I saw a bit of a gap in the market within property. We've kind of got this unique model where we direct develop our own projects. The aim of the game there is really to deliver exemplar outcomes, demonstrate to broader market that doing better is achievable. Not only is it profitable, but that there is a market demand.
I'd say my own personal motivation from sustainability has come through my experience of spending a significant amount of time in the mountains. In Northern Europe and America, the quality of homes that are built in the mountain environment are far superior than what we're building or used to building here in Australia, because they actually have to withstand the climate, the really harsh climate. I also think I'm witnessing the impacts of climate change. Like seasons here in Australia are getting shorter and shorter. It's really part of my heritage and my childhood and wanting to kind of contribute to changing that. So using local reclaimed materials wherever possible. The timber floors are all recycled Australian hardwood timber floors. We've got these beautiful Bink timber windows promoting natural airflow throughout the apartment. Really trying to make apartments feel more like homes than boxes. Those natural materials are a really key part of that for us.
Experiencing your own product is a game changer. It kind of provides that critical feedback loop that's missing in the process. Unfortunately, we're sort of in this stage at the moment where even architects themselves, the designing buildings, are disconnected from the actual delivery phase of a project.
We live and breathe our projects. We live in our most recently completed project in Faraz, New York, and we have done in 2 previous projects. So it's very much a part of our way of life. We try and make it as easy as possible for us to have a young family and for us both to be working full time. So living in the building definitely helps that. For us, it's about really staying true to what we believe in, and that's quality, that's sustainability, and good design fundamentally. So I'd say be true to yourself, what your interests are and what you're passionate about, and really actively trying to achieve some pretty impressive goals.